You're the best kind of friend to go out to a restaurant.
I know. I'm like, I'm ordering all that. All right, I got to redo this. Hello, world. Good morning. Good morning. We are live at Eggcelent Day. Eggcelent Day at... We'll just do it like this for a minute. I want to know whoever pops on here first, then we'll adjust as Dakota and Shannon quickly gag down their meals so they're not seen eating on camera. Although I don't think either one of the ladies would honestly care.
We'll just eat like baby raptors regardless.
Good morning. Good morning. We are live at that sounds good. I want to hear you guys. Excellent day at... We'll just do it like this for a minute. I want to know whoever pops on here first, then we'll adjust as Dakota and Shannon quickly gag down their meals so they're not seen eating on camera. Although I don't think either one of the ladies would honestly care.
We'll just eat like baby raptors regardless.
So, might have to hold it. Okay, I'm going to kill this, turn this down. All right, once again, we're live at Eggcelent Day Breakfast. Excellent day. We're eating breakfast. I'm going to show you what I got. They're refilling my coffee, though, so this is a very vital step for me every day. Thank you, dear.
Can we just have an empty coffee cup? Because if we have one, we can set it up higher.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Oh, the
That's
microphone.
ingenuity right there.
Just one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at you over there, porch timing it. So we're gonna
skills.
well, look. Good morning, ladies.
Morning.
Dakota and Shannon, join us.
Minus eating.
I'm going to do this. My meal, the skillet again. The bacon was donated by a friend. And it,
Friend that doesn't eat bacon.
right. I mean, what kind of friend is that?
The best kind of friend that yes.
So, ladies, how we doing this morning?
It is early.
We might let's do this. Let's use that until we get the empty coffee cup. Oh, here she comes.
Thank you so much.
We have new microphones.
We're being smart.
And if you can hear them well, let me know. Corey, if you're on yet, I don't know if you are.
Yeah.
Good job.
Shannon with the save.
I try.
Dakota, what did you get?
I got the Eggcelent Mexican skillet, and that has queso and avocado, ham.
That looks
cocoa,
phenomenal.
And then Shannon and I are trying this homemade strawberry jelly, so it looks fantastic. Yeah.
And you just got eggs and hash brown, and you tossed your bacon my way.
Like a good friend.
That's what friends are for.
Very good.
Not as big as crowd as last week. Rightfully so, though. It's a weekend too.
There are still some dedicated people that were here at 6 in the morning, so
Kevin being one of them.
yeah. So thanks, Kevin.
Even they don't open until 6:30. But this guy here, he pushes me now 2 weeks in a row. I'm gonna have to start coming in earlier, I think. So you have been busy. You guys just moved a few blocks down the road
We did.
to the new facility, and I don't want to stop you from eating.
No, you're fine.
Talk about it as you go through there, enjoying your meal. I know the old building had a lot of issues.
Correct.
And then the new. What do you think of the new building overall?
Love the new building.
Yeah.
It is fantastic. I think we got more than our bang out of the old building since it's the first time we've ever moved since 1858.
Really?
So this is a historical moment for Morgan County to be moving to a new courthouse. This courthouse addressed every issue that all of our jurors expressed to us as they came in. All of our clientele, all of our cases, all of our attorneys, and we took all of that security measures into effect while we designed this.
So you made a valid point, and I off air I didn't catch this. You took the input of the jurors
Yes,
and put that into use in the new facility.
absolutely.
That's phenomenal.
Yeah.
I mean,
so every single time we do a jury, the judge goes back and speaks with the jury once the trial is complete, asks for any feedback whatsoever. And then we also write thank you letters and sometimes those jurors write more feedback and more comments back to us. We use
And you
all
gather
of
that.
Correct. So the biggest proponent of why we had to do what we did is that there was a jury trial in which we were walking defendants, witnesses, witnesses' family, defendant's family, the attorneys, and the judge all in the same hallway, about as close as Shannon and I, and expecting it to go well. And
Yeah.
that doesn't. That's a Netflix documentary for a disaster. is what that
Situation
is.
solved.
Yes.
Big
so
time.
now we have plenty of space, and I understand everyone's comments of, oh, it's too much, it's too big, it's too this, it's too that. Well, we got more than 2 centuries out of our last courthouse. Let's get 2 centuries out of this one.
Right.
So-
That's the biggest thing is that's done. That is done. And you made a point off air. When a city expands, when a city starts growth, facilities like this are the first ones that are fixed and repaired and upgraded. Step 1. Here we go.
And we already, to date already, have had 2 different surrounding counties come tour the building to see if they're going to do the same thing.
Well, yeah.
So we're really a step ahead of the surrounding counties. So,
Which is you eat, which is a first for a lot of. We're normally behind.
yeah, we're
Look.
normally behind, and we're so far advancing now, just on the technology front, on our capability front. This is going to make us all more efficient. So whether or not they see it because they don't live it every day, I can tell you we just became one of the most efficient courthouses in all of Indiana.
I love that. And both these ladies have a history of the court system working here in the community. Luckily, I do not have any history of the court system, and I'm glad of that. That's an honor I do not want to bestow. So
You can still come visit.
I can.
We'll give you the grand tour. We'll take you around.
we'll take it off the leads for a minute, let them eat, and talk to you guys a little bit.
Any more coffee at all yet?
I'm good.
Right? Thank you.
Oh, you don't have your monster. That's the issue.
In the car.
Corey is in Florida, and kudos to Corey and Michelle. He will be back next week, I'm sure, and joining us on a Friday. The new mics sound pretty good, the way it sounds. I wonder if we could get 4, because 2 comes with it. I wonder if I can order 2 more, and then a situation like this would be resolved, just clip them on
They
and go.
sound very clear.
Yeah. Justin Dangerly uses these on TikTok, and I was like, I got it. They work well for him. Yeah.
Well, if he approves it,
Yeah.
then it's
Listen.
obviously
Yeah.
heaven approved.
Yeah. So, we're going to be coming live here every Friday morning. Coffee with Kevin and Friends, and eventually, hopefully, in the weekends across the corner at the steakhouse, which
Is this Kevin's version of Between Two Ferns?
I wish I was that funny. That is hilarious.
Is this like Between Two Coffee Cups?
Right? Dude, that is
I think you could pull it off. I think you could.
I think Dakota should be in charge of that show. Dakota and Shannon, Between Two Coffee Cups.
Yes. Well, what fun things can I answer for?
Well,
Kevin?
you have a lot of stuff. Well, first of all, we have a history. We've worked a couple things here in town.
Yes.
People need to understand, yes, you're running for office. Yes, you're a judge. But you do a lot. You've done a lot in this community, and people don't, you're quiet about it. I mean, as quiet as a tall woman judge can be, but
Yeah, I don't like to brag about it.
I'm going to bust you out.
Okay.
First time I ever ran into you,
Oh boy.
as I try to digest that
gonna go
3/4
far
inch
back.
slab piece of bacon, which is delicious, by the way. Don't
It
get me
looks
wrong.
like the thick cut. I mean, they didn't skimp on the bacon.
It was. I'm glad it was not on me. It was a thick cut.
Kevin almost was choking.
Yeah. It looked like the thick cut. No, and I'm going to tells out of school here. Yeah, whatever.
Between Two Cups, Kevin.
Yeah, between cups.
Go ahead.
So I'm new to the planning commission. I lose the election. Kenny comes to me and says, "You too, Animal. We want you on the planning commission." I'm like, okay. I don't know anything about the planning commission, what they do, none of it. I know a little bit, but not enough to get me in trouble. So I walk in, and there's like 13 people. And there's this very intimidating young lady sitting up on the front there. And they've been giving, this paperwork they've been given a week or two, a month or two, whatever meeting ago. And it's my first day. And I'm like looking at this, I was like, wow, I'd like to go look at that, this property over here on the other side of town, and see what's involved there and just get involved a little bit. And everybody's kind of hem-hawing around, and all of a sudden, Dakota, as I found out, goes, you people haven't even looked at this. Here, I give you a month. Go home and read it again. I'm out of here.
I hope I was nicer
I was
than
like,
Kevin.
I don't know who that gal is, but that's the way it should be, in my opinion. And not knocking them. They were all good people, but people get busy. No one looked into it. Very few had done research on it. And you weren't having any of it.
That sounds like me.
Well, I mean, that's why you're a judge. You want the facts and move on.
Yeah.
And everybody was kind of hem-hawing around. And so, like the next time I saw you, we're at a meeting. There was a council meeting or something, and you're there. And you come down, we're leaving, and I think Corey and I, Beth were there, and I was like, we're live, go, hey, Dakota, you want to talk? And you just kept walking. I was like, oh, okay. So we'll catch up. We'll get her between two cups at some point time. But no, then we did something. I know we worked together during the tornado, which was
the
phenomenal.
FEMA relief.
Yeah.
We did the FEMA relief.
Yeah. There was something else.
Election.
Yes.
The election board.
Yes.
I've always hopped on with you guys
Yeah.
after the elections. I don't know. I feel like we've done a bunch.
I
It's
think
hard
that
to remember.
people get wrapped up into the politician and don't take time to learn the person.
That's true. I think it's hard. It's also hard because judges are a neutrality party, and really, we don't do debates. We don't do interviews usually. We don't do
Right.
that kind of stuff. So how do you get to know the person? And I've seen those types of comments, and really, it's how do you get to know them? You see them out and about. You see them in the community. You see what they do, and approach us. We are approachable humans. We're still humans. I think people forget that, and I like to bring the humanity part back.
You have a very good sense of humor. Your sarcasm is top notch. I give her that.
It really is.
Because
That's the one thing people don't realize.
when you're working over there at making food for the people that are in need, and you've been there a long time, sarcasm just flows.
It does.
It's good stuff.
It does.
But
And Bethany and I take that to Community Kitchen all the time.
Oh.
We have fun. We see the same 30-some people in Community Kitchen every time we do it.
see, I did not know
I
that.
know all their orders. I've got them memorized. And you just have to go and have fun. And have I seen some of those people in other capacities? Sure, I have. But guess what? We're humans, and I'm here to serve you and treat you like a human. And that's what we do.
So when is it? Is it election next May? Is what we're shooting at?
Yes. So there.
Not November.
Yeah, there is not a 2025, contested race or any of those types of elections this year. It is 2026. So everyone that you see out campaigning, either prosecutor, sheriff, judge, any of those positions, House of Representatives, Senate, they are all for 2026. So if you see us out and about, we're for the 2026 ballot. So it is May, the primary, that we are worried about.
Did you? At what point in time in your life did you say, "I want to be a judge"? I mean, did you just go to school to be a lawyer, and then you're like?
No, I'll tell you how.
This is a good story.
It's actually a good story. I mean, most of mine.
We still need to get into the old courthouse
We
though
will.
at some point in time.
So
Folks, that's
I
good.
got
Our
into
folks.
law because I was a law enforcement officer. Some people know that. Some people.
I
don't
did
know
not.
that. I was a Indiana University police officer, and then I worked undercover narcotics for Indiana University and for the surrounding agencies. As well
Really?
as a few female undercover narcotics officers.
Again, kind of tall, not very easily hid, and you're undercover.
It worked out just fine.
Did it really?
It did. And I did that for about 2 years. And the prosecutor at the time, Jeff Kerr, said, you had some really high criminal law scores. Have you ever considered law school? I said, I did consider law school. My grandfather was a lawyer. And he said, you should do it. So Jeff was sending me my student loan bill. But I followed through and I ended up graduating. Obviously, at that point, I had to give up my credentials, my law enforcement credentials, and then actually use this degree I paid so much for, and went into prosecution. So at some point during my legal career, I thought, yeah, sure, I think I would put my name in the hat. Did I think it would happen now? No. I'm very humble in the fact that 8 people ran for my spot, and I did not think I was going to get picked.
And you did.
And I did. And I can tell you that I was in a child's playhouse on December 28th just begging my daughter to be quiet when the governor called. And my phone literally rang Eric Holcomb, and I thought it was spam. And
Oh my gosh.
I answered it, and he has the best voice. Eric, if you're listening, you have the best voice ever. Because it was so sing-song.
I hope he's listening.
I hope he hears this, and I'll tell it to him. But he sings songs when he's on the phone. So he literally went, "Good morning. This is your governor, Eric Holcomb speaking." And I was like, "What in the spam is this?" And I almost hung up on him. And then it was a long pause, and he goes, "Van Loon?" And I go, "Yes." He goes, "You might want to sit down." And I go, "Okay." And so I sat down, my daughter's asking me to play. I'm like, "Shh, just quiet." And he goes, "I would like to tell you that I think you know what this news is because I'm calling." I was like, I think I do. He goes, "Ma'am, I've selected you as the next judge of Morgan County Superior Court 1. And at that point, I went like full-blown like hyperventilation, and I think my husband was more attentive to me in that moment than he was during the birth of my daughter, because he sat there and was like, "You need to breathe in, out, lower your center of gravity, get too close."
Right.
On the day she was born, I know.
Right. Not a chance.
But that breathing came in handy that day, and I just sat down and I was like, "This is real." And he goes, "Ma'am, we're going to put out the announcement." I said, "When?" I was expecting like tomorrow, next week. He goes, 12 noon. I looked at the clock and it was like 8:23, and I was like, "Today?"
At what point in time did you vomit?
"Today." And I go, "They're going to all know today?" He goes, "Yes." He goes, "You can only tell your inner circle family right now. Don't make any other phone calls. And by noon it will be on the news." And I said, "Okay, here we go."
And away you went.
And away we went.
So how long have you been on the seat?
It will be by November 2026, I will have a full 4-year term. So I inherited Pete Foley's full 4-year term.
Yeah, Pete's a good dude. Known Pete.
Excellent.
I know some of your compadres fairly well.
My staff.
No, your Hansons and your
Oh.
Williams.
I was going to say, my staff's the best staff, and I'll tell that to the world.
I don't know your staff. I know Judge Hanson and Judge Williams, and their characters, both of them, especially Matt.
We're all a motley crew.
It is. If people would only get to know you guys outside of looking at that. Well, first of all, if you go to see them 99.9% of the time, I don't care what you say, you've done something to be there. Most 99.999% of the time, it's not their fault. You put yourself in that position. And if you get to know these individuals, see them, understand they're humans like us, they have a job to do, they went to school to do this job.
It's a job.
Yeah.
So people, I think it's a title that's very hard to separate.
Yeah.
And I get that, because my responsibilities are 24/7, 365, and who I am outside reflects who I am inside.
Right.
But I try to make a pretty clear divide of I'm a human.
Right.
And outside, I'm just as weird or quirky as fun as everyone else. And honestly,
And she is. I mean, I'm here to verify
I
that.
get out-peopled by the end of the week, and I really just prefer my farm and my chickens or my garden.
If I could
All
put,
my hobbies require me to keep them alive, so
if I could do a show of you, Hanson, and Williams,
it would.
I could fire it up and just walk away.
It'd be very entertaining.
Oh, I know it
If
would.
you could get Hanson to show up.
He's been on a few times, but he has to stand. His back,
Yeah.
always hurting.
No, he always.
And then he wants to come in and promote his book, I'm like, come on, dude, just come.
He's a good writer.
He is an excellent, and he does a lot of things well, and he's a. I've told the story. We met him when he first came here and everything, but
Yeah, of your 4 elected judges, 3 of us are from here originally, and have inherited it and chosen Morgan County as.
I know with gluttons, I don't know why. If you guys,
we love it.
if you guys want to eat, I'll get it off you for a minute and let them watch me eat. as we talk to Dakota, and we haven't really talked to Shannon. She's
Yes,
just
Shannon, you're too quiet.
Shannon, you're too quiet.
It's really in the morning. I haven't had my monster yet.
You did not get one?
It's in my car.
Seth, can you hear me or the ladies well? Good morning, Marilyn. Good morning, Brian. I just want to make sure. Good morning, Tracy. Hello, Krista.
Thank you. You're welcome. Any more coffee for either of you? No, thank you.
Well, thank you.
Blow it away.
I keep waiting for some of your people to show up. This is about the same time they showed up last week. I will take this top off, yeah.
Thank you.
Yes, sounds great. Good. Good.
But yeah, pretty much I'm an open book. Of anything that I can talk about, I am not shy to talk about it. And
I
tell everyone
enjoyed
I'm
your
very approachable.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I enjoyed your sarcasm, your quick wit. People need to understand that. You were a fun person, especially, like I said, you guys got to understand when the tornado stuff was going on, it was hectic.
Oh, it was so
And so we got, thank you, dear.
we were there every day.
You were there every day, and after a while,
was
it
fun.
just gets, you're relying on each other to keep each other laughing and stuff. And that's what we did. And she's kind of the ringleader.
And we served a lot of people.
And if I remember correctly, the lasagna, or whatever it was in that pan.
Mm-hmm.
And she's Italian, and she can cook lasagna. And trust me, it wasn't yours. It wasn't anything we made here. I think
FEMA
it comes.
brought it.
FEMA brings it, and yeah.
Yeah, we were a little judgy of the FEMA food.
Literally.
Mm-hmm.
It is what it is.
But shout out to the local restaurants that brought food and donated and gave everything that we then gave away to everyone that needed it. So
Everybody.
it is truly amazing what this community can do when it comes together.
Right.
Which is my biggest brag factor of Morgan County. I'm not going to lie, at judicial conferences, sometimes I get the, oh, you're from Morgan County. And it's been my absolute goal to redefine that. And
That's
so
awesome.
far, so good.
I got that all through college when I was at Ivy Tech. Oh,
Yeah.
you're from Martinsville?
Mhm.
You're from there? And I'm like, yeah.
And, you know, my favorite thing is to be like, yeah, I absolutely am. And in your community, does your community care if a child is sick? And do they drop everything and pull together money for them?
Right.
No.
Doesn't
Does
happen.
your community drop everything and pull together when there's a tornado?
No. Doesn't
Not
happen.
to the degree we do.
No.
And even before this courthouse, we were on cutting edge technology of some of the things that we've had because of our grants. And I would brag to other judicial officers about the tech that I had, and they were like, "You have what?" Yeah, and I've had it. So, yeah, welcome
It's-
to Morgan County.
we're moving into a new phase. That stuff's outdated for us.
Do a really, really good job at staying ahead. So
That's awesome.
I really worked hard to redefine it, and then I did get I got selected by Chief Justice Loretta Rush in the 2025 State of the Judiciary Address, and was recognized as her honored guest for the work I do on adoption. So I was really
That's
proud of that.
phenomenal. I remember that.
We are making it the biggest party in Hamilton County. I'm coming for you. But that judge already knows. Judge Block, love you, but it's going to be my title. Because he is deemed the adoption judge of Indiana, and no, I'm going to take that.
Speaking of that, I have a bunch of squishmallows at my house for you guys.
Thank you. So
Yeah, Shannon has worked with the judges for a long time.
because I have not been able to talk about it since it has not been election year, and I get to now, no holds bar, I get to talk about everything now. I just want to thank Michelle Chandler of Keller Williams and Tanisha Jarrett of Born Oliver and Coffee and Brandy Hammonds of MSD of Martinsville, who took my probably volunteer suggestion to do a toy drive because I was personally buying Squishmallows. They're very expensive if you've ever bought those for people.
So wait a minute.
And they went
you
out
guys
and got
buy
me
the same toys?
500. No, so I can't do a drive. I can't ask people for things. So
They did it for you.
for me, and I got 500 Squishmallows donated from this community.
Holy cow.
It's so many.
I'd never
that
heard of Squishmallows before.
They're the softest things ever.
They make pillows now,
Yeah,
too.
they're like pillow stuffed animals.
So it's
They're-
like the cottonelle of a
but-
teddy bear.
Yes, like 3-ply all the way. But you can't not love them. They're adorable, and everyone from 2 to 17 that I see in my court loves them. So I asked for them for the adoptions and for the incapacitated adults who are maybe mentally functioning at the level of a child. It makes them not scared of court. It makes them love court. So I line the entire court of Squishmallows, and then the kids get to pick whichever one they want to take home. But when I tell you that this community gave me so many Squishmallows that the architects had to build me a closet for Squishmallows, it's real. It's right
In the
next to
new
my
facility?
office. In the new facility. It's right next to
That's
my office.
magnificent.
I have a Squishmallow closet, and shout out to 4-H and shout out to FFA who are building me a Squishmallow containment center, which we call a zoo.
A Squishmallow containment center.
Yes, because right now you open the closet door and they all fall on you like a very soft avalanche. And
That's like a cloud
so,
coming down on you.
Like what they have at Walmart, where they have those balls at Walmart, and it's wood, but with like elastic cords, so you can just pop them in and out. FFA and 4-H are making me one for the new building.
Who makes the Squishmallows?
Squishmallow? It's a company.
That's the company? You know I'm going to contact them.
You need to.
And I'm going to tell them about you.
And show
what you
all
do.
the photos. We have so many
Yeah, there is a
photos.
bunch of photos.
So many photos.
Both y'all.
And they are
You guys
the
will be
greatest thing.
speaking for Squishmallows before it's over
And they
with.
made it to the State House. So I have 2 that are now famous because they made it to the State House. And it's a picture of me in my robe at the State House holding them, and Loretta Rush saying, "Lift up your Squishmallows." And I had them. So they're 2 very famous Squishmallows that now reside in my office permanently.
And at my age, I have all the Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Squishmallows.
They have Nightmare Before Christmas. They have
So they're movie themed?
everything is a
They're-
Squishmallow.
Yes, they have all kinds of axolotls.
So they come out with a porch time one? I don't want to hear it. It's bulky.
You probably could.
I probably have a couple dinosaur ones
Yeah.
too. That
And they have
Squishmallow spokespeople right here.
Yeah, Lilo and Stitch ones came back. Monsters Inc. Oh, I think
I'm about done.
so. They're very popular, and they make the kids' days. So everyone, I can't tell you that there isn't a week that goes by that someone from the community brings some over to the courthouse.
So is this
say
something
thank
you
you.
started yourself?
Yes.
That's freaking
I
phenomenal.
just did it myself because the rules say I can't ask, so I didn't want to violate any rules.
What made you go after the Squishmallows though? Because it's so
Because
soft?
every kid loves them.
Yes.
If you hold a Squishmallow in front of any child, they go nuts. My child too. And so I said, that's it. That's what I'm going to do. Because every single kid, regardless of age,
What's a
loves them.
Squishmallow?
Yeah. So
I'll
I just
store 'em
started
in my office until you start
Thank
getting
you.
low.
I just started buying them and buying them and buying them, and then it took off. But I would just get them in bulk and then have to hide them from my child. That's why they live at the courthouse, because otherwise
She wants the Squishmallows,
she would
don't
take all the Squishmallows and she can't have them. So, yeah, Squishmallows all the way. We love them.
I keep texting Tanisha. I have Squishmallows.
Yes, just bring them.
Is it Squishmallows?
Squishmallows.
I keep saying Squishmelons. That's probably I wouldn't Google that. I'm
It's
just,
like-
just throwing that out there.
It's like a marshmallow and squish put together.
Squishmallow.
Yeah, because that's what they feel like.
Okay.
But yeah,
That
every
makes
kid
sense.
likes them. If you don't know what to buy your kid, Squishmallows. But every adoption, that's the highlight of their day. So we don't let them in the courtroom until we go and we put them all over the place. And then we'll unlock the courtroom, and when they walk in, my favorite part is that kid's face.
That's cutting edge stuff.
It's awesome.
I mean,
It's awesome.
you brought that.
Thank you.
Anybody else across the country doing that now?
No.
So it's you.
So even you, Judge Block.
Oh, we're getting a hold of that company.
Fun fact.
I'm sending the information to that company today.
He did an adoption, and then those people that he did an adoption for came and viewed an adoption I did on adoption day, and those little boys went like this, and I was like, oh, this is going to be cute, because whenever a kid aggressively puts up their hand, it's going to be something excellent.
Right.
So I asked the kid, okay, go ahead. And he goes, we got adopted last month and we didn't get a Squishmallow. And I was like, where? And he goes, Hamilton County. And I go, come on up. And he went and got Squishmallows too. And we took a picture, sent it to Judge Block, and said, guess you weren't as cool as this
Right.
Squishmallow judge. So,
That
you
is
know, if
phenomenal.
I go down in history as the Squishmallow judge, that's a pretty good title. I can
Hey.
be called far worse. That's a good one.
I've been called far worse, but it directly affects the kids, and that's what I like. Well, ladies, I think that I want to end this, let you guys finish your meal, and then get on down the road here on a Friday morning.
Well, I'm gonna just bring it back up. You wanted to ask us about the haunted buildings.
Okay, real quick, haunted buildings, courthouse. Tell us a little bit about. I didn't want to keep you as the biggest thing. You good?
We're fine.
What time you got to?
I'll be there at 8.
You
Okay.
can talk about your haunted building. You've been too quiet.
Oh, I'm fine.
Courthouse. Now I knew the city hall because of Tim told me some stuff at the city hall, and they're about the same time frame,
Yeah.
maybe even a little bit. I don't know, but the courthouse. I want you to tell the story that you told me off air, if you can. I don't want to get you
How I almost
day one, by the way.
miscomped day one. So, as one would when you get the keys to the castle, you wander. And so I had never been up on the top floor. I'd never really been in the basement vault. And so I wandered around and just opened and tried and wanted to explore. I was
Like
not
anyone would.
told that the third floor was condemnable and that we weren't supposed to be up there. So I went up to the third floor, not knowing this, and started wandering around. I wanted to see what it was. What I didn't know is that it was dropping ceiling tiles onto the staff's head of Superior Court 3. Sorry, ladies. And they were scared, and they had just had a bad hearing.
So they had things going on. They're still holding hearings,
Yes.
and you're walking across the roof, basically, dropping tiles onto them, and you have no clue about it.
Correct.
Thank you.
So, I didn't know. And they called security, and they come blazing on up, and don't know it's me. Things happened, and I just said, oh, I'm sorry. They said, oh, ma'am, no, we're sorry. And I said, let's back it down. We're all right. And they said, ma'am, we're going to say this the most respectful way possible. You need to spread your legs as far as possible.
Just
to
distribute that weight,
your
yeah. Yep.
And walk slowly to me because the floor joists are separated and you're about to fall through
And
the
see, that's
ceiling.
frightening to me because you're in great shape. It's not like you're an overweight person and big. It's you're thin.
And I just thought, great, this is my first week. And the first thing they're going to know about me is that I fell through the ceiling
Yeah.
of the courthouse. Which I didn't, thank you. But I came close. So don't go wandering in that building. It was a lesson there. But is that building haunted? Yes.
100%.
Yeah. Yeah.
Tammy McClary says, "Come to our office and we'll check out the Squishmallows."
Oh, yes.
So,
Yeah,
Tammy.
that's my staff.
Yeah. So
knows.
Tammy works for you?
Yes.
No, you know, and I'm not changing the subject here.
Just going to get some shade here.
No. Tammy
I'm gonna
knows.
interject Tammy.
Tammy is the current lasagna queen
Yes.
of Porch Time,
She makes a lot of lasagna.
as does this one.
Yeah.
Tammy uses beef. She uses turkey. We might have to We might have to have a cook-off on air. Huh, why not?
I would like to be the judge of that. I also
You're our judge.
had
It would work
tried
out.
really hard to get the fair to make me the judge of the eating contest. So if you have hookups there, I would love to
Well,
judge
have
the fair.
We have you. We have a pumpkin pie thing coming up during the Halloween event.
Because you're a judge.
Because I'm a judge, I think I'm qualified.
I think you're more than
And because I
qualified.
eat like a baby T-Rex, I also think I'm qualified.
You do squishmallows. You're qualified.
Yeah.
That's
Just
hilarious.
bring on the food. But yes, is it haunted? Yes. Can you hear doors shutting on the weekend? Yes.
See, that's freaky.
And we've had some freaky things happen.
At the courthouse.
Yes.
Well, at the
On
barricaded.
record, off the record.
But you know, they say
Yes.
the paranormal kicks up once you start doing construction.
Well, I thanked them and I said, stay.
Oh, did you?
Don't follow us.
Don't follow us. And now your new facility.
Yeah.
Love it.
completely paranormal free.
Is it?
Yes.
It's been blessed. Yeah.
So
Right now. Give it 6 months when they meander down the
They
road.
did tear down those old houses right there, though.
That's not us. That's all right. That's not us.
She's
I
stepping
said,
around
"Thanks for
it.
treating me nicely. We're good." And
See,
move
yeah.
on. I mean, how do you have an 1858 building and not have some hooks?
Now, where you're at now,
Yes.
there's a Masonic building, Masons. Was one right across the street from you. And you had the flower shop, which, heaven forbid. And then you had other buildings tore down the area, too. You have to do a building search on some of the history of those just to see what's up. Nope, you're good?
Just like I told some people.
You went wandering around that entire
Just
building.
Like I told some people who claim they brought spirits with them to their hearing. Thank you, and have a great day. Take them with you when you leave.
They have to leave with you.
Take them with you when you leave.
They'll go to jail with you.
Yeah, but you know, no one. They all left me alone, so I'm happy.
Real quick, before we cut off here, what's the hardest thing about being a judge that people don't know?
That we actually stay awake at night thinking about our own decisions
See, that's awesome.
because you want to be right. We're not vindictive. We're not, spiteful. We want to be right.
So you take it home
And
with you just
it's
like everybody
really
else.
hard
Yeah.
for me because I have to balance the line. I do most of the, we all do a lot of the drug cases, but I do a mental health case and I do a veterans program, and it's very hard for me to know if I give them this chance, is that where they're going to OD and die?
Wow.
Or do I hold them because I know they're sick? And I get a death list every week that tells me, and I take it personal when I felt like I had the chance to intervene and maybe it didn't work. So I don't think people understand humans. I don't like seeing 18, 19-year-olds. I don't like seeing people that I really thought were going to do it and then fail.
Right.
I want them to get better. And so it's hard for me. The period of time where that is most dangerous is just having left court and just having left rehab. That tends to be the window of fear and where people are more likely to relapse. And then seeing those very young individuals that have passed away really hits hard. Because I feel like, what if I tried this? What if I tried that? So I don't think people understand that they're not just a case number, they're not just a statistic, they're not just the next one in the door. I think about these people constantly. And I have a top 10 list of who I'm worried about 24/7.
People need to hear. That's awesome.
And I have bent several rules to make sure that people get to where they need to go. Like our county's not in charge of driving people to rehab, but it was -10, and I'm not about to cut somebody that's homeless onto the streets at -10. I'm going to do whatever I can in my power to get them somewhere. So yes, I have ordered people to shelters at that period of time and ordered individuals to take them to shelters because, again, I'm a human. I don't want them to stay in a situation where it's risk of life.
Well, and I know some of our deputies,
And they are the most willing.
Yeah.
they always want to make sure, like, thought you were going to get better, let's work on this. How can we help you get better? So I know, like, at least Morgan County Sheriff's Office, they do try to.
We partner really hard to try to make an impact. And so it's not just that family that's suffering that sees it. Like, we're a part of that. Sometimes we're the only family these people have.
And if they do OD, it does, like, make some of the deputies be like, oh my God.
It's the same feeling,
Right.
right?
Yeah. So,
There's some outstanding folks, including you, Judge, and people in this community as a whole that actually care.
They really, truly care.
And a lot of us get it. A lot of people outside this circle do not. And I think the more we do stuff, eventually they'll catch on.
They also don't see how hard we all partner to make a solution for certain people that really need a solution. Like, we work tremendously hard as a group. Like, our mental health group that we have is a judge, a prosecutor, a defense attorney, Centerstone, all of these different entities together to try to make a difference for these individuals. So there's a lot of collaborative care. There's a lot of work on the backside. I would say me sitting in a black robe on a bench is 30% of what I do.
You gotta promise me this. We gotta get you in studio on air.
Sure.
And it'll be fun. We'll try to coax Hanson coming in. We'll get Shannon back in. Shannon's gonna be on air. So.
I'll get them in if you need them in.
Oh yeah, I'll text Hanson in a minute. You need to come on. No, he's probably off with his dog somewhere anyway today. So.
Moose is a permanent resident of the courthouse.
Yes.
He is actually on Hanson's ID card.
Oh my gosh, are you kidding me?
I will tell a funny story. I'm going to dime him out. So we had to go take pictures for our ID cards, professional pictures. And we go in.
He did not.
Yes,
we did.
And so we go in, and Hanson says, I want to take a picture with my dog. And they say, okay. And they let him take a picture with the dog. And then they say, you need to take a picture without the dog. And he walked out the door. So his ID is him and Moose. And Moose is a permanent fixture of the courthouse. If you haven't met him, you will.
That is the Matt Hanson we know and love.
Yeah. Moose just does whatever Moose wants to do. And honestly, we care more about him sometimes. So he just follows us
100%.
around. He doesn't like being pet, so don't try to pet him. Yeah, Molly comes around.
Molly's at the jail.
Yep, Molly comes and visits us. All of them. We're big dog people.
Yeah.
And
Good.
We very often partner with the animal shelter, and then we take a dog for the day.
Aww,
and so we did that dog days out in the courthouse, and we would take them around. I would then partner with a local business, take a picture of the dog in the local business. So Hometown Nutrition let me do this several times.
And Courtney, I can see Courtney do that. She'll want them all, and Savannah will want them.
On the counter, give them a pup cup, and we would take pictures with the dog to show how loving this dog was. That dog would get adopted within the next few days.
That's phenomenal.
So we would do that a lot. So if everyone, everyone gives us flack about the showers in the new building. Hey, I didn't design it. It wasn't me.
Wasn't your idea.
Don't give me flack. But I do wash shelter dogs in it, so community spirit.
Judge, thank you so much. I would appreciate you coming in, Dakota.
Absolutely.
Coming in like we're in studio. Appreciate you guys joining me for breakfast.
Thank you.
Shannon didn't talk. Harley been 5 minutes.
It's totally fine.
Shannon, you can say more.
Yeah, we need to get her on air more often.
You don't
So
understand how much work she does at the sheriff's department.
Yeah.
All the community, collaborative care, the Easter egg hunts, the school supplies, everything that you see them do.
and she signed
And
up.
Tori helps me a lot. Tori is.
And she signed up now for Halloween stuff, and she has no idea. It's just
Well, I did some
All
good.
her.
We got the porch time one, and then the day before, since I have the green light to go ahead, we are having a battle of the badges, trunk or treat. So I'm getting all the law enforcement officers in Morgan County, every city. I'm trying to get the conservation officers, ISP, the fire department,
That's
EMS, just so they have the battle of the badges, and that shows how our officers actually do care about our community.
They do. And they do so much, and she's the backbone of all the events, so
behind the scenes stuff.
yeah. Thank her very much for doing all of
And
that.
Tori helps too.
I'm going to finish it.
Okay. We're going to jump off here. Thank you, Dakota. Thank you, Shannon.
Thank you.
Hey, thanks for tuning in for another episode of Coffee with Kevin, Coffee with Friends,
Between two cups.
Between Two
Which
Cups.
is coffee cups. You have to clarify that, Kevin. You're going to get in trouble.
That's
Coffee cups.
Between two C cups. Okay, coffee cups.
That's so much worse.
well, that'll be last.
All right, this is my last show, so they're coming to escort me out now. Love you guys. We will see you
It's an
soon.
HR nightmare.